So, hello. Once again, I'm back on my old, trustworthy Dell Alienware M17 R5 AMD edition. As always, I'm recording locally and streaming today on Kick service. Before I will continue, let me check out the stream, please. If it works properly or whatever. Let's reload the web page. And yeah, perfect. So, as I was saying, recording locally, streaming on Twitch service. But before I will tell you anything more, let's go and check out the system information using the system settings first. I have to fix this. This is an error of mine, but it's okay. I just noticed this. Okay, whatever. So, system settings, system, about, system details, and here it is. Dell Alienware M17 R5 AMD, 32 GB of RAM, 2 TB of SD storage. The CPU is AMD Ryzen 9 6900HX, and the GPU is also an AMD Radeon RX 6800M. I'm using Fedora 44 Workstation Edition GNOME on Wayland, and it has the Linux kernel 7. And let's go now to the terminal and check out the information of the system there. Let's zoom in a lot, like this. So yeah, you can pause the stream, take a good look at your own pace. Pay attention on the screen resolution. It's full 4K, 3840 by 2160 at 120 Hz. However, as you will see soon, I'm streaming and recording in this full resolution, but at 30 FPS. So yeah, there is that. Oops, wrong shortcut. What is the Fedora Workstation and what is GNOME? Let's check out first the Wikipedia page of Fedora. Fedora Linux is the free and open source Linux distribution developed by the Fedora project. It was originally developed in 2003 as a continuation of the Red Hat Linux project. It contains software distributed under various free and open source licenses and aims to be on the leading edge of open source technologies. It is now the upstream source for CentOS Stream and Red Hat Enterprise Linux. Yada yada yada. And let's go to the Wikipedia page of GNOME. GNOME is the free and open source desktop environment for Linux and other Unix-like operating systems. It is distributed as the default desktop environment of many major Linux distributions, including Debian, Fedora Linux, Ubuntu, Red Hat Enterprise Linux, and SUSE Linux Enterprise, and is the default in Oracle Solaris, a Unix operating system. Blah blah blah. And then this is the official website of Fedora. Fedora, it's your operating system, an innovative platform for hardware, clouds, and containers built with love by you. 100% free and open source. Latest release 44. And it says here Fedora Workstation, the leading Linux desktop. This is the one that I'm using and you are watching right now. Fedora KDE Plasma Desktop, the next personal desktop, the next generation personal desktop. Most probably this one I will try in the near future or not so distant future if you prefer. Fedora Server, a community server OS. Fedora Cloud, the lightweight VM environment. Fedora CoreOS, the container optimized OS. Fedora IoT, the solid edge foundation. And it says, want more Fedora options? No problem. Atomic desktops, Fedora Spins, Fedora Labs, miscellaneous downloads. So regarding this, I'm not sure. Maybe I will try, I don't know, Fedora Spins or Atomic Desktop. I will see. However, let's go and read a bit on the leading desktop, Linux desktop, which is Fedora Workstation. A beautiful high-quality desktop featuring GNOME built on the latest open source technology. Trusted, powerful, and easy. And goes on and explain why Fedora Workstation, etc., etc. Anyway, this is the GNOME official GNOME website, an independent computing platform for everyone, a more elegant way to use your computer, blah blah blah. You can take your time, read the websites at your own pace. I have included the links, and I always do, on the video descriptions on my YouTube channel. And without any further delay, let's go and check my OBS settings. Here we are, OBS settings. And as I said before, I'm using the full 4K resolution at 30 FPS. However, the output is not the best option. I'm experimenting with Twitch at the moment. The best option so far has been YouTube live service, quality-wise. But anyway, here it is, 16,000 bitrate, hardware encoder for both the audio and the video, FMPEG AAC for the audio, FMPEG VAPI H.264 for the stream and the recording. And this is it. And let's go back to the main workspace. And today I have prepared, after a cool, very cool idea on one of my videos on a YouTube channel. Let me find it and read it fast. No, not this one, sorry, it was this one, on this video. Let me zoom in a bit. So yeah, but why though 6522 said to me, just waiting for a nice front end that uses light mode and high color skeuomorphic icons, rich with meaning, plenty of space between settings, something I'd use in my sunshiny bright room, and not super dark dual gray transparency emo UIs. I totally have you, I think. Yeah, after some trial and error, some experimentation here and there, I think I have a solution for this issue, which it's a real issue, no doubt about it, especially in a bright room. Using dark stuff on the screen, it's not the best option. But yeah, here we are. Let's see the solution that I've come with. So I used GNOME boxes for this one, and I will try to use it on the full screen in order to show you what's up. So keep always in mind, this is the first impression, so to speak. I literally managed to accomplish this moments ago, so it may be a little rough around the edges, so to speak. Let's log in and let's see what I have come up with. So yeah, here we are. This is my bright side of things. This is the top menu. The weather, for example, and I will keep going on to show you around the thing like this. And then, for example, this is my dock, and this is my installed apps. Some icons I haven't touched at all. For example, resources uses its own default icon, which is fine, I guess, with this kind of icons. And yeah, this is the bright but still colorful, because I like colorful things, as you know already, but not something that I would thought myself to use. But I think this is a nice solution, and let me open a few more apps. Like, for example, keep always in mind this is under virtual machine situation. The performance is much better, I guess, on the hardware itself, but here it is anyway. The calendar. I have extensions also to this system, and the windows that move around a bit, it's because I'm using an extension that tries to save the locations of the windows. But yeah, I think this is quite a nice, bright, but yet colorful combo that I like to use myself. Anyway, I've come along a great deal with this one. I'm using stuff that I like from the dark side of the things with my usual stuff, and brought them to this bright side as well. And for example, I also brought here my DNF man. And as I said, it's still a work in progress, the whole situation, but I like it. Personally, I like it. Hopefully that user on my YouTube comment will like it as well. And it's somewhat a combination of my own personal taste and his own idea. And here we are. Once again, let's open up a few more apps. For example, Flat Seal, which is weird with the theming. I think, of course, I will praise my work, but I think I did manage quite well with the whole situation. Here are my extensions. And where is Parabolic? Parabolic is also a weird client, a weird app. But as you can see, everything is under control. Let's go with the GIMP also. Here we are. So as you can see, everything works just fine, adjusted to my theme and all that, my mouse cursor and all that. So yeah, now it's being silly, like this. Let's try to make it smaller. Yeah, the extension messed around with it. Let me fix it as soon as possible. I will try just to go here, and then let's just close the app. Basically, I will close all the apps now to think of it, except this one. Let's close this one too. I haven't enabled, unfortunately, my shortcuts to this place yet, to this virtual machine. So that's why it takes a bit more time. Okay, so now let's clean things up. And now let's try GIMP again. I just wanted basically to have it not taking up the whole screen. So this is why I'm trying again. Here we are. And now I can go back up and open load the other apps as well. So yeah, as you can see, all things considered, pretty good performance even under the virtual machines. And yeah, honestly, I'm quite surprised of how well things came to be. Yeah, even to my eyes, it's pleasant. And I'm not accustomed to light, bright stuff, as you know, especially in this dark not settlement, environment, sorry, environment that I'm currently sitting in. And this is Firefox. Maybe as you saw, I have also downloaded plenty of other apps, Vivaldi included. Did I click it or not? Let's try one more time. Here it is. Let's make it a bit smaller. Like this. I think this is fine. I didn't touch Firefox, just I think got rid of the AI stuff, if I remember correctly. Yes, just this setting. I didn't mess with it otherwise. It's the default situation, more or less. And then what else? Let's go with Vivaldi as well. bit smaller as well. I think this is fine. And I don't know, maybe Yoplin as well. So yeah, as you can see, almost all the apps are perfectly adhering to my theming, my rising. Once again, I have to repeat this. Thank you to But Why Though 6522, if I remember correctly the name. Thank you. Cool idea. Moving forward, I will just try to do the same thing in all of my Linux distributions. That is of course possible to do it, because maybe I will stumble along some strange Linux distribution that I will not be able to accomplish this. But if possible, I will try to do it in every single Linux distribution moving forward. So yeah, I will have to fix a couple more things regarding the Fedora bright side of things inside the virtual machine, of course, and then I will try to as I promised the other day, to try to have DaVinci Resolve, the latest Studio Edition, to run on this system, on Fedora Workstation version 44, and hopefully things will go well. I have to fix this. This one is bothering me, my OCDs and all that. Let's go to the extension manager. I think it has to be the Just Perfection, I think. So yeah, let's give it a couple, maybe more. No, this is strange. Okay. It's quite picky. It shouldn't be this picky. Yeah, I don't know why this is happening. Maybe it needs a relog. This is way too much on the right side. Let's try to center it. And then again to the right side. Sorry, not left, right. Yeah, this is... Anyway, maybe it just needs a logout or something. I will do it offline, of course. Yeah, other than that, everything goes well, everything goes as planned. I'm moving on with my guide as well, almost hand in hand. I just have to submit the changes from my bright side inside the virtual machine, the customizations, and then I think things will be really at the same time moving on with the guide. So as soon I will have be done with the Fedora video series, the same will be true for my guide as well for it. Anyway, no need to drag this any longer. I will have to end the stream and or the video if you prefer. As always, thank you for everything and see you on the next one. Bye!